Okay, 135 pounds here. It's an all-Ohio battle, and it's also a battle of styles. On one side, we have Matt McIntyre, rated second in the country at 140 pounds from Lakota West High School in Westchester, Ohio. A four-time state placer, two-time champ, 157-6 overall. And he'll be going against Michael Hurley, a three-time state finalist with one title and 168 victories in his high school career. And Michael Hurley is very unorthodox and difficult to wrestle.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what gives here. Obviously, one of the outstanding matches of the semifinals last night that Matt McIntyre was involved in, coming back from a 6-3 deficit at the start of the third period for that electrifying 8-7 victory, if you were here, over four-time undefeated Michigan champion Andy Simmons.
Simmons was 219-0 coming into the tournament, and what a move here.
Hurley almost was able to spin behind for the takedown. Now he grabs the ankle and tries to slide by again here against McIntyre, and he's got him, and he's got a count as well.
And the crowd going crazy, Rob. Hurley in a good position. They are moving towards the out of bounds, and fortunately for McIntyre, they do go out.
That's his patented
Takedown
move.
on the slide by at the near fall. 3 points given to Michael Hurley of St. Vincent St. Mary here in Northeast Ohio, and he has the early 5-0 lead.
And Hurley goes back to what's done him right all along, huh, Brian?
That's right. That's his patented move. If you haven't seen it before, it's very difficult to defend. He always says, I'd like to wrestle people I haven't ever wrestled before.
Well, it certainly worked there. He's got himself a 5-point lead with 1:16 to go here in the first period.
He did the same thing against Fellows from Michigan in the semis. Caught him early, caught him for 5 quick points, and was in control thereafter.
And he went on to dominate that match, winning 13-3. So these two wrestlers, again, two that had very different semifinals.
Very true. Certainly a little bit of a tougher road for McIntyre, as we saw. He came back to win 8-7 over Simmons, and now he's on his feet, tries the Granby roll. That doesn't work as Hurley maintains the tight waist. A minute left to go in the first period. He still leads 5-0. Now picks up the leg, takes him out of bounds, and they'll come back to the center.
And Rob, I missed it if you mentioned, are these wrestlers committed to their future colleges yet? Do we know anything about
McIntyre is
that?
committed to Indiana University. He signed in November. Hurley not yet committed. And McIntyre cannot improve on that switch attempt and almost rolled right to his own back again. But he is out, and he has the escape. It's 5-1. 40 seconds left to go.
Referee did get in a 1 count there, but that was all. It wasn't there long enough. So we're on our feet here at the 5-1 score. And Hurley again with the duck.
He's good with that, isn't he?
He really is. No put, and 2 points given on the edge as he was able to get McIntyre's hand down to the mat, and it's 7-1.
He certainly did. He got him to lean down just momentarily, but it was a lot of weight on it. Referee says it's there.
Gary Kessel with the call there, 7-1. 22 seconds left to go first period. McIntyre stands up again. Hurley clamps on to the leg and the hand, but McIntyre is out. He hits the switch and has the reversal, and it's now 7-3 in favor of Hurley with 5 seconds left in the first period. And we'll see if McIntyre with the crossbody will be able to come back. In these last 2 periods, he trails 7-3. McIntyre with the stand-up almost immediately, tries the side roll. Hurley follows him and brings him right back down. All-Ohio final here at 135. Michael Hurley from Northeast Ohio, St. Vincent St. Mary High in Akron, leads 7-3. They come back to the red center. We've wrestled 16 seconds.
We wouldn't be surprised to see his brother Ryan in this very position next year. Ryan, an exceptional prospect, 2-time state runner-up and a state champion as well his first 3 years.
McIntyre right up to his feet. Another duck under attempt, and he is behind McIntyre again. And after the escape, the takedown, his third of the match, makes it 9-4.
And wrestling fans out there must be enjoying this. A true demonstration on his feet here by Michael Hurley.
What movement and what hips, unbelievable.
He is one fun wrestler to watch. I'm certainly enjoying this. He's very slick. He gets into that high crotch or duck under motion very quickly.
McIntyre stands up again. Hurley clamps onto the ankle, and now he gets his first stall warning of the match. 1:23 left to go, second period.
Now it's interesting, these two Ohio wrestlers here have had so much success, but they haven't been meeting one another, have they, Brian?
No, they have not. I was surprised, frankly, Hurley hung on to him like that. He's been doing so well with that duck, he might as well stay on his feet. He's never been known as a tremendous mat wrestler anyway. He scores back points and falls off the transition.
McIntyre does stand up, get the escape. It's 9-5.
And he needs a takedown here.
Going to the 2-on-1 here, left side, trying to circle behind, can't do it. Hurley a little too quick there. A minute left in the second period. Still 9-5 for Michael Hurley of St. Vincent St. Mary over Matt McIntyre in this all-Ohio matchup. McIntyre takes him out of bounds with 52 seconds left to go.
I do think, Rob, that McIntyre is doing what he needs to do. If he can continue to do it, he's pressing the pace now. He's becoming the aggressor.
Well, this is his style. Work the head, try to spin behind, score with a drag maybe, but now he gets into a little scramble. Hurley able to step behind and maybe create a stalemate situation here. McIntyre's clamped onto the leg, and it is a stalemate, says Gary Kessel, and they'll come back to their feet with 30 seconds left to go.
And McIntyre not really trying to improve there. I think he was very comfortable going to a stalemate and a fresh start.
Well, Hurley just made too much of a defensive move to allow McIntyre to continue further. Now McIntyre takes him out of bounds, almost able to hit him with the seat belt, but unable to do so. At 17 seconds left in the second period, they'll come back to the center.
You know, Hurley, one of these guys that a lot of people refer to as a funk or a scramble wrestler, seems to just come out on top in situations like that.
Now McIntyre drops down to the single, tried to keep Hurley on the mat. Final 5 seconds of the second period, and he gets the double, but his feet just slide out of bounds just before he could finish it with 2 seconds left to go. And he lets him go. It's 10-5. And McIntyre looking to pick up the pace once again working the head of Hurley.
Hurley looks a little tired here, I think. It's been a tough 4 minutes.
He tries to duck under. McIntyre was ready for it. He spins behind and gets the takedown. It's 10-7.
And you certainly sounded like an expert there, Mr. Brian Brakeman, with the observation on Hurley looking tired. He surrenders the takedown just after that.
Even more, you notice as McIntyre tried to kick him out, he grabbed McIntyre's hand and tried to stay there. That's a sign always of a wrestler who's running out of petrol.
Trying to waste a little time there. McIntyre does kick him out. It's 11-7, 1:25 left to go, and we're working on the head again.
Oh.
And he throws it by and gets the takedown. It's 11-9, and the escape makes it 12-9, and here comes McIntyre.
The comeback kid at it again. And the crowd knows it. He did it last night, and he's trying to do it again. 1:12 to go.
1:12 left to go as he drives him out of bounds.
I think Hurley's looking for an injury right about now.
Now McIntyre drops down to the single, and he has the double, and another takedown. It's 12-11. How about this? What a comeback by McIntyre. 1:01 left to go.
But you know, guys, would we expect anything less? These finals have been amazing so far at these National High School Coaches Association Championships, and we're just continuing on and on when we think we've seen it all. Here we are, 12-11 with a minute to go.
And the escape makes it 13-11. We are under a minute in regulation time. Back to the head. Chop again for McIntyre, drops down to the single, and his left foot just hit the line just as he was about to get the takedown. 48 seconds left as they come back to the center. Hurley tries to duck under, but he bails out, and McIntyre has the takedown. It's 13-13, and he gives up the escape. It's 14-13. So McIntyre on the recovery. He tied it there briefly. The escape makes it 14-13, and now McIntyre needs another one. A warning against Hurley ties it. It is 14-14 on the stall point. Under 30 seconds left to go now. A duck under to an inside single by Hurley. The counter by McIntyre. And it looks like a stalemate situation here, and it is. Boy, another funk roll by Hurley almost got him some points, and now McIntyre needs injury time.
And I tell you, Rob, the crowd and we as announcers need this injury time. How can you follow this action at 135 pounds? This is just pure entertainment. These guys are putting on a show, and they both are going to deserve a round of applause when this one's over.
Here is the takedown for McIntyre that brought him to 13-13, an escape and a stall point since then, and it is 14-14. 15 seconds left to go, and McIntyre chops the head again, drops to the single again, drops to the double, he has the takedown. 6, 5, last 5 seconds, and Matt McIntyre comes back from a 9-3 deficit to win the National High School Championship at 135 pounds. How about that rally by McIntyre, Todd?
Terrific match, one of the best I may have seen in years at the high school level. 16-14, these guys didn't stop. Conditioning played a factor, but two great wrestlers. I enjoyed that one.
Here it comes, the head chop by McIntyre. He spins out to the side once again, grabs the single, switches off to the double, gets the game winner, the match winner in the final 5 seconds.